Hey everybody, welcome back to Turn 4 Automotive Performance. I'm Bob. Go ahead and give us a subscribe, like the video if you do. Going to give a little recap on the 1994 Nissan Skyline R33, a little update, GTST here. So basically, we got the car back in July. I drove it pretty much daily throughout the entire summer. It went really, really well. Only had one issue where the car left me stranded. We were down in Boston going to a Patriots game and the radiator broke. So we ordered a Mission Moto radiator overnight, got it in, it paired with our Mission Moto electric fan that we had already done. A couple of the modules of this car got full ISC street sport coilovers on it. They were a little stiff to start with, so we got custom spring rates and made it so it goes really good. We've autocrossed this car on all season tires, not competitively, just having fun. It went great, really upgrade over the stock suspension. The stock, these things were real spongy. We've done a C-bond carbon fiber hood, vented carbon fiber hood, front mount intercooler, turbo smart blow off valve, HKS intake, ISR downpipe, custom 3-inch catback exhaust we built ourselves here with a vibrant resonator and a vibrant N1 style muffler. On the inside of the car, we did the stereo, Pioneer head unit, touchscreen, Bluetooth, that we use our hands-free calling, all the conveniences of modern times that weren't in this 1994 car. We did upgraded door speakers and a powered subwoofer in the back, just enough sound to make it enjoyable, drive around. When we're not listening to the motor, just something to give us to listen to. The trunk setup came out real nice. New wheels and tires we just put on this week. These are 18 by 9.5 Vorsteiner wheels with 265, 35, 18 tires. Nokian Z-lines is what these are for tires. I couldn't be happier with the Skyline, the amount of time I've owned it, the amount of kilometers I've put on it. Very fun car, gets attention wherever you go. Everybody wants to see it, look at it. Always popping the hood for people to see what's underneath the hood. I don't mind having all the attention. It was a very fun car, like I said, to have and drive around, and a center of attention type car, and cruise down to Old Orchard Beach or some other places and just really enjoy the car for what it is. It's not a race car, it's not a rocket ship by any means. This thing in modern times with the horsepower games that are going on right now, this car is not super fast. It's enjoyable, it sounds great, like I say, it gets a lot of attention, but it's not super fast. It's not, the Canyon Carver that cars today are now. The chassis are much stiffer, there's a lot more horsepower in vehicles nowadays. So these cars, you don't want to buy it if you're expecting, Godzilla, especially the GTST model. This car is just a fun cruiser. I oftentimes compare it to a Mustang GT when people are asking, what's the car like? There's entry-level Mustangs, there's Cobras, there's GT500s. I'd say the GTST is like your Mustang GT. It's just a standard 2-door, 4-seat sports car from the 90s. It goes great if you run it against other 90s sports cars. I'm sure it holds its own very well. But with the modern the horsepower that's out there now, these cars are coming out of the factory with 5, 6, 7, 800 horsepower, and it's hard for something like this to compete. It is a lot of fun. It sounds great. Going on the highway, it's nice and smooth. There's no shakes or rattles. The interior of this car is in perfect shape. It goes really well. It doesn't bother you at all to drive it. It's not harsh. It's not something that's gonna bother you to go on a 2-3 hour trip with it. We've driven it to Connecticut, we've driven it to New Hampshire, Vermont, all over the place. I have a lot of fun driving this car. So we're gonna link in the description below, but we're gonna put this car for sale. We're gonna move on to something else. This summer, we're gonna grab another probably JDM sports car, something to bring to the shop here, do some upgrades to, and then probably send that one on its way as well. So I appreciate everybody being along for the ride with us on the 1994 R33 Skyline GTST as we did some basic mods and maintenance to this car. And I hope you follow us along to see what we get next. we'll do some videos on that and what we get and what mods we do to it. But this car has been a great car. Like I said, left me stranded once. No other real issues with it. If it's something you're interested in or know somebody, send them the video, send them all of our videos on the Skyline, or link them this for sale ad in the description below. And we appreciate your help selling this car for us and all the attention you've given us with the car and comments and tips and updates that everyone has offered to us. But like I said, we're going to move on to something else now. We got the truck almost done, and we're going to do some autocrossing this year with the Focus. We've done some upgrades to that again, and we'll see what else we can get for a JDM car. We're going to talk to our guy over to Northeast Auto Imports there at Griffith. He can hook us up with whatever we need for that. So I'm sure he's looking for a car for us already as we move the Skyline on to a new buyer. We want to thank you for watching along. Like I said, give us a comment below, thumbs up, like, or subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate it. It helps get our numbers up for YouTube and beat the algorithm they all have us fighting. So thank you for watching. Have a good day, and we'll see you next time.